So how is it that you do the diagnosis of what kind of stimulation needs to be done and where it needs to be done? What's the process you go through in the office?
So for the diagnosis, we actually do a qEEG. So we actually put a cap on, we put 21 leads on their head, and we look and see how their brain is communicating.
And from that, you can get a readout and then make a diagnosis of what kind of stimulation is needed with what kind of device and where on the brain. What's the range of ailments that you use this for? Is it just trauma, or do you use it for a broader set of psychological symptoms?
It keeps increasing every year as more and more research comes out.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, we use it for anxiety, we use it for OCD, because again, there's about 4 different networks that can go awry that can create obsessions and ruminations and compulsions. We use it for addiction, depression, the different types of anxieties that we already talked about, ADD.
Interesting. That is. And your practice is located where?
We're in Beverly Hills.
Okay. And if people are not near Beverly Hills, do they want to look for this kind of therapy? What do they ask for? What do they go to a psychologist or psychiatrist and ask for? What are they looking for?
Well, they would ask for neurostimulation, which is different than neurofeedback.
Okay.
So there are more people that do neurofeedback than do neurostimulation. So neurofeedback is you put electrodes on to measure the brain, and then there's a feedback that someone gets that tells them when their brain is making a certain type of frequency.
Okay. And then neurostimulation is, by contrast, what?
By contrast, neurostimulation is something where we actually add the energy.
Okay. All right. So if people are looking for this kind of therapy, they want to ask about neurostimulation. All right.